welcome back to my channel. This is Love, Truth, and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. I hope you all are having an enjoyable day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, and I hope you all are doing well. So today I'm here to bring you another pick a card reading, and today we are looking into your ideal lover. So we have here 3 piles to choose from. We have the first pile here with the Scarab beetle, the second pile with the dog, and the third pile here with the fish. Feel free to pick more than one if you feel guided to do so. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it will not resonate every message, and it will not resonate for you, but that's okay. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. I am available for personal readings. If you feel guided to get a personal reading from me, all that information will be down below in the description box. And then I just want to give a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing, subscribing, supporting my channel in whatever way you felt guided to do so. Thank you all so much for your love, support, your time, your trust. It really means a lot to me, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you. But yeah, so without further ado here, let's get on to your reading. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Scarab beetle pile, this is your reading for your ideal lover. So I definitely feel your ideal lover is someone who you are currently in separation with, because we do have that message here. That was the first card I pulled for your group. So yeah, someone that you are in separation with, someone that you may be in no contact with. Maybe for some of you, this could be someone that you haven't met yet in this lifetime coming back into your life. But I do feel like for most of you, you know this person. This is someone that you've dealt with, someone that you spent time with, someone that you shared feelings with and for, that you are not with at this moment in time physically. Or mentally or emotionally or all of the above. But anyways, but yeah, I feel like this is definitely someone who, your ideal lover is someone who's honest, basically. Someone who you can trust, someone that trusts you. I feel like in terms of like dealing with this person, there are trust issues. I feel like this person may have lied to you or deceived you in some way. There was a lot of like dishonesty, and I feel like that could be the reason why you're in separation, is because of the dishonesty, because of the lack of reciprocation, because of the lack of like transparency and like truth and like trust. This person may have broken your trust in some way. I do feel like this person may have chosen someone else or may have put you in a third party for some. If not, I do feel like this person may have chose another situation. Like maybe they chose family or friends or work, career, money over you or something like that. But I do feel like whatever they chose was very like unfinished business in that situation, like karmic. Like they had to learn a lesson there. They had to they definitely had to learn a lesson, and like they needed that experience in order for them to grow and evolve. So I just keep getting unfinished business. So this person is now like in a place where they're finishing business with that situation or that person. They're tying up loose ends. It's like some type of karmic contract they had to finish and pay off and release in order to be free. So I definitely feel like your ideal lover is this person. Like you want this person, you just want them to reciprocate, you want them to express their feelings, you want them to like, you want to be able to trust them, you want to be able to build trust with them, you want them to be honest with you. I do feel like you've had some really good moments with this person where you both are really playful and you both laugh a lot and goof off and like really truly enjoy each other. But maybe this person was always preoccupied with something else. I do feel work really strongly with this person. So it could be work in terms of like that being the interference or the third party situation. But I just feel like this person was like either never available to you or like promised to be available to you, or was only available to you in at certain times, and then like they would ghost you or disappear or something like that. Now I do feel like obviously this person has feelings for you. They have romantic feelings for you, because we have this message here. This person is in love with you even. I do feel like there were moments where you both shared a lot of affection and happiness and like emotions, but only to a certain extent. I feel like this person only expressed so much to you. I feel like this person held a lot back from you, like kept themselves from expressing how they feel because of like vulnerability issues, because this person I feel like can be in an energy where they deceive themselves, or they become in denial of like their feelings and mostly their expression of their feelings. I'm getting like this person has a hard time expressing or sharing feelings with you. They can only do it so often, so much, like to a certain point, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting the theme here that this person is like your forever person. This is someone you want forever with, like this lifetime, the next lifetime, past lifetimes. I feel like this is someone where if you want to have kids, you want to have this person's baby, like, or vice versa, or you have a family with this person. I feel like this person means so much to you, and I do feel like it is reciprocated, but not always expressed from this person. This person finds you very precious. I feel like I'm hearing there's nothing more precious than you. So this person is very like, is that a song? Why do I feel like that's a song? I don't know. It might be. But I feel like this person is just saying, like, you are so precious. And then you feel like this person is precious to you. So your ideal lover is definitely this person. I feel like you feel maybe completely shut out from this person, or like this person shut you down, or if that's not the case, I feel like your ideal lover is just someone who opens you up again, someone who like opens up those parts of you that you have shut down, someone that allows you to feel love and want romance and intimacy and desire. And I feel like this person makes you long for those things. This person opens you up in a way that no one else has, which is really beautiful. Plus, we have Libra, Pluto, and Uranus here. So this person could be a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or have strong Libra placements. They could have their Pluto in Libra. They could have Uranus in Libra. They could have their Pluto and Uranus in the seventh house. But this to me speaks of like a past life marriage, or like a very karmic and dharmic type of situation. So your ideal person is someone who's very transformative, who transforms you, who changes you from the inside out, who makes you a completely different person, who is very different than maybe the people that you usually date or have feelings for. Your ideal lover is someone who's very like evolving, like I said, very transformative, strong Pluto energy, who can renew themselves, who trusts their instincts, who is very motivational in a personal way. You want a person that carries their personal power well, that they are very, like I said, evolving, but they're like composed at the same time. You want someone who's very like not afraid of change, who's not afraid to like renew themselves, or like rebirth themselves or something like that. You also want someone who's very intense in a very passionate way, or like just someone who's very obsessed with you, someone who's very like, who kind of like is like in or out. You don't like wishy-washy energy. Your ideal lover is someone who's like all in. You want them to be all over you, all obsessed with you, like everything. Like you want this person to be all about you all the time. And you want someone who's gonna help you clear a lot of your like karmic ties, or help you clear a lot of your wounds or your trauma or something like that, in a way that like empowers you, but doesn't like take away your power, but like reminds you of your power basically. And I feel like with this Uranus energy, your ideal lover is someone who's very like original. They're not like other people. They're very different. They're very like independent. They're very like an individual. They have deep insight. This is someone who can awaken you to different ideas and maybe even taboos. This is someone who's very like a humanitarian. Or your ideal lover is someone who has these qualities, like who's a humanitarian, who's like experimental, who is like not boring basically. This is someone who's very like surprises you a lot, or with even what they say, with the knowledge, with what they do, or just like in general sense. Like this is someone who's very like comes in unexpected and like just shakes up your world basically. This is someone who's also very diverse, or your ideal lover is someone who's also very diverse in the way they communicate and the way they like collaborate with others. Your ideal lover is someone who's very free. I feel like they like to do things their way. They like to do things in a different way than like society or like their family or their friends. This is someone who's just very different, like very different. I love this. But then there's also this piece of them, or your ideal lover has this like balance to them with the Libra energy. They're very like harmonious and cooperative, very cooperative. I feel that very strong. This is someone who like or aspires to be these things. You know what I'm saying? Because I do feel like you've already met your ideal lover. But for those of you who haven't, your ideal lover is just someone who's very cooperative, very balanced. They're very aware socially. They're very artistic. They're very like aesthetically pleasing, meaning like they're very good looking. They like a certain aesthetic. They like to wear certain colors or certain things. They like things a certain way. They may be a bit choosy or a bit wishy-washy, but it's because they're just so balanced that they are able to see both sides. This is also, you know, you want someone who's very graceful and considerate and very who flatters you a lot and like boosts your ego or like just boosts your confidence in a way. You want someone who's really like confident but also like reminds you of your own confidence. Now, I do feel like if you know this person, is someone who can be a little bit judgmental maybe, or just a little bit in like their people pleasing phase or something, but I feel like this is something they're wanting to change, which would make sense with the like honesty. Like I feel like this person was very people pleasing to like friends and family, in you know, like because of that this person was dishonest to you, or you know, lost your trust in some way. But this person can also be very like idealistic, meaning like they can have ideas that they see that they want, they see in people what they want to see but not who they truly are basically. And this will also be something that you share with this person as well. But yeah, I do feel like your ideal lover is just someone who's very aspirational, someone who's very like obliging, that can help you out, that likes to play, that likes to laugh, that likes to have fun, that has a good work life balance. They're not like that judgmental, you know what I mean? Just someone who's very different than your normal like person that you're attracted to. And also you want someone who's very affectionate and happy, who's happy to see you, happy to be with you, happy to like just be around you, who's very open and like very emotionally balanced and very like open and like what's the word, very like they feel emotionally safe to be around. Like they're okay with emotions, they're not afraid of their own emotions, they're not afraid of like showing affection or telling people that they are in love with you or that they love you. You're wanting someone who's not afraid to be in love basically. Your ideal lover is someone who's not afraid to be in love, to be honest about their feelings, to reciprocate those feelings. You just want someone who's going to nourish you in a very loving and nurturing way, but also in a way that's different, but also in a way that's like very like transformative, and like you're just not going to be the same person. So we also have here, I am evolving, I'm a pioneer, and I'm abundant. So your ideal lover may be someone who's very abundant, who's very different. They set their own path, they do their own thing. Like I said, they're evolving. The numbers 55, 19, and 888 could be significant. But yeah, this is just someone who's like into change. They're not afraid of change. They are very like embracing of change, and they are someone who wants to overcome like challenges and obstacles and like insecurities. This is, you want someone who's not going to let their fears get the best of them, who's going to let go of their fears in the name of love, who's going to choose love instead of fear, who's going to like, you know, be aware of their insecurities and do something about it. You want someone who's very independent, very self-sufficient, who like knows their needs, who knows their wants and desires and understands your wants, needs, and desires, who makes you a necessity basically. You want someone who's very like capable, like I said, to have a work-life balance and isn't afraid to like take a risk. And when it comes to their feelings, their emotions, their heart, someone who's not afraid to wear their heart on their sleeve, someone who is like desires you and desires life and knows that life is about ups and downs and like you know, challenges and obstacles, but also love, not just like fear. I also feel like your ideal lover is someone who you want their focus, like you want their attention, you want like to get to know them, you want to know all the wonderful things about them that like make them who they are. Like you want someone to tell you about themselves. And I feel like this person could be maybe like secretive sometimes about certain things in their life, but I feel like that's just because this person also has trust issues as well. So I feel like you just want your ideal lover is someone who like, well, I feel like you've met them, so I'm just gonna say like this is someone that you just want them to trust you. You want them to open up to you. You want them to like create a place for you in their life. Create a place for you to like you want them to be available to you. You want them to be available in a general sense. You want to make this last. This is someone you want to make it last with. Again, I keep getting forever. Like, this is your forever person, like, for real. Like, this is someone that you don't want your love to end with this person. You want it to continue. You want it to grow. You want it to evolve in its own way, in its own unique way. I feel like this person gives you so much positive energy, and I feel like this person helps you be more open to creating a path that's more unique and different and like original to you. You know what I mean? You want, it's like your ideal lover is someone who you just like, you just flow into each other's lives. You know what I mean? It's no fuss, no mess. You know, it's not like difficult. It just flows. You make each other's lives better. Like, you are abundant together. You have a lot of abundance together, and that just is not just like monetary wise. This is like abundance in opportunities, in dates, in love, in wealth, in health, in finances, in like everything, in travel. Like, it's just everything. You want everything with this person because this is your forever person, so that makes sense. You want everything with them. You want to be everything. You want to do everything. You want to express and explore what it means to truly like be in love and fall in love and have that type of have that reciprocated, basically, in an honest, transparent, unique, and original way. Like, so yeah, I feel you. And if you are in separation with this person, I do feel like it's not going to last long. I am getting like, it's it may come together later rather than sooner, but it's not like much later, is what I'm feeling. I'm not getting specific time wise, but I'm getting that this person still has like this karmic thing to figure out, or still has this like karmic situation to finish. And once that's done and completed, I do think this person will come straight towards you because, like I said, they feel the same way. They reciprocate what you feel and what you want and desire and need. I just think they had to finish up something that was like lingering in the background, that was maybe not even from this life, but like a past life that like they didn't finish, and so they have to finish it in this life before they're able to be with you. But I do feel like this is definitely your forever person. You want a forever person. You want to build a life with this person, or if, like I said, you haven't met this person, you want someone you can build your life with and share your life with in a really original way. But yeah, so that is what I see for you guys. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided you some deeper insight and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the dog, this is your reading for your ideal lover. So let's get into this. I feel like there's a lot of details in this. So I feel like your ideal lover is someone who pays attention to detail, or you're someone that's very detailed in what you want in a ideal lover. For most of you, I feel like there is an ex or a past lover that you feel is and was your ideal lover. It could be an old flame. It could be just like a person in your past. It could be a family friend that you never really got to explore deeper emotions with. It could be someone that you have a family with already, like someone you're not with, like divorced or broken up from, like you have kids together or something. Or it could be someone that you always pictured having a family with. For most of you, and for others of you, I feel like this definitely is like someone that hasn't quite manifested in the way that you want them to. Maybe this is someone who's a friend or someone that hasn't come into your life yet. But for most of you, I think you know who this person is, and you're wanting to reconnect and reconcile with this person, because we do have forgive here as like the first card out. So a couple things with this. So forgive, I feel like your ideal lover is someone that is able to forgive you, and you're able to forgive them for mistakes or errors made, as long as you both admit to them. So you want a person who admits their faults or admits their mistakes or takes accountability and responsibility for their actions and choices. And I feel like you're someone that also wants to be held responsible for your actions and choices. Like, you want your ideal lover to be able to like understand and forgive you if you make a mistake, which is fair because we're all humans, we're gonna make mistakes. And I think you're thinking about this past person who you may have had a hard time forgiving them or vice versa, or this is someone that you are wanting to forgive now and, like I said, like reconcile and come back together with, because I feel like the situation with this past person was tense, or there was a lot of resentments, and maybe you both weren't in a space where you were able to forgive each other like truly and have compassion and understanding. But I do think maybe some time has passed where you're able to forgive them now, or you've been working on your forgiveness with this person. So I do feel like this is something that you want to kind of come back into your life. And from what I see, especially with divine intervention, and especially if you have like a child with this person, or you consider this person family in some way, I do see like some type of like catalyst, or some type of like this person coming back to you in a very unexpected way. I don't think you're going to expect it. I think it's going to be very serendipitous, and it's going to be a catalyst to growth. And I do feel like you both share, or maybe had like to go through a karmic cycle and it isn't quite finished. So you both still have like some unfinished business together, is what I'm picking up on. But I just feel like overall that you have memories of this person, even like I said, even if you weren't together. I think like you have like childhood memories or something like that. Like you're very like you're manifesting this person like into your life, and they're about to show up. But I feel like you have, or you share some type of memory with this person in some way, shape, or form. But either way, I just feel like your ideal person is someone who's very like family oriented, someone that is like maybe the same origin as you, like the same, like comes from the same like culture or religious background. It's like you share some type of generation with this person. Maybe your ideal lover is someone from the same generation as you, or just someone that I feel like past lives, like even if you weren't lovers in a past life, maybe like in this lifetime you're meant to kind of experience being lovers with this person. Maybe you share a deep friendship and a deep bond with this person. Maybe you worked, if you don't have kids with this person, maybe you worked with children, or you spoke about having children, maybe not together but just in general in life or something. There's something about your bond with this person, or there's something about you wanting to have a really strong bond with your lover. Like you want to talk about everything, like family, like kids, like the past, the present, the future. You want to like be nostalgic with this person, or share old memories with this person. Like this is someone, it's like I'm getting vintage, a very vintage feeling with this person, like you've known them from other lifetimes. But maybe your relationship was just different in other lifetimes. But I do feel like, overall you want to have someone who's very like authoritative over their life, who's very boss minded, who takes charge when it's necessary, when it's needed, or maybe when you feel like you can't or you're not capable of. You want this person to take charge. You want this person to be like very serious about practical matters, about earthly matters, like work, finances, love, business, all earthly things. It's like you want this person to be very like ambitious and goal oriented, maybe because you are yourself in a way. You just want to be with someone who's a boss in life, who's just a boss over their own life, who doesn't like taking orders from people, doesn't really like to like, they like to be in charge, but not in like a like dogmatic, or not in like a what's the word, not in a bad way, but in a way where they're like very like they have control over their life. Like this is someone that you want your ideal lover is someone who's very realistic, very structured, maybe even very traditional. Like they're very like, okay, we date for a while and then we are exclusive and then we move in and then we get married, like stuff like that. You want someone who's like that. I also feel like your ideal lover is someone who's very wise, someone who's very like accomplished with this Capricorn energy here, someone who's kind of a badass, or someone who's just very like competent, prepared, down to earth, someone who can be very corporate if necessary or needed, but also someone who's just very like reserved, very disciplined. Not to the point where they're rigid, but I feel like it's someone who's just very like methodical in their movement. I also feel like your ideal lover is someone who's very accomplished in whatever they're doing, and not just in work, but I think in life, maybe in love, maybe in relationships. You just want this person, you just want to be with this person who feels accomplished, who's very like self-secure and self-confident. That also challenges you to kind of like discover your own boss mentality, or your like own badassness within yourself. You want this person, I feel like if you know this person, This is someone who challenged you in the past, which makes sense with forgive here. Maybe they challenged you to the point where maybe some hurtful words were said or actions were done, because we do have third house, which is all about like communication and perception. But like I feel like this person, you want someone who challenges you, and maybe you're seeing it from a different perspective now, where you're understanding like, oh, this person was just challenging me to be my best self, with to be a badass, to be a boss in my own life, to be wise, to be disciplined in what I want, to like set goals, to be ambitious, to have realistic goals, to be serious about the things that are important to me. Like I think you're seeing this person from a different perspective if you already know this person. I also feel like your ideal lover is someone who could be a Capricorn for some, or could be a Gemini, or could have Capricorn in the third house, or something like that, or it's just strong Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or strong like third house placements. But I just feel like you want to be with someone who's very like thoughtful in their communication. Maybe this person wasn't always thoughtful in the way you communicate, which challenged you and formed like squares and created tension. Because I am getting like strong tension with this person or with your ideal lover, like strong tension, and there were stalls, and there were like maybe red flags, or like just a lot of frustration with this person in the past. But I do feel like you're starting to see that from a different perspective. Like you're starting to forgive it or understand it, and like have compassion for this person, and like you're understanding like your side of the street as well when it comes to this situation. um I feel like you want your ideal lover is someone who okay. So I'm getting PDA. So this is someone like your ideal lover is someone who likes PDA. Like you want someone who doesn't care if people stare at you both when you're like kissing or holding hands or touching each other's butt or something. Like I feel like you want someone who acknowledges when you're happy, who acknowledges when you're sad, who like speaks to you. Something about communication. I don't know if this person didn't speak to you a lot or as much as you would like, but it's like you want someone who like speaks to you, who says hi, or who like just like goes out of their way to communicate to you, who answers your calls. Maybe this person didn't answer your calls because they were so focused on work, or maybe this person already has a family or had a family, and they were just focused on their family or something. I feel like you just want someone who is very like a good communicator, someone who is into like dating and like I said like PDA, someone who is very like who can talk about different things and like discuss different topics and like has a different perception, but I feel like more of a more down to earth perspective on things, or more of a realistic perspective on things. They're very wise and traditional, but I feel like you want someone who also has that perspective, or like kind of speaks like that, who I also got who's very aware of their surroundings, who's can be very sociable when they want to be, or just very like again like very communicative. But with the square here, I just feel like there was a lot of struggles. There's a lot of frustrations, there's a lot of like hurt with this person, or things that need to be worked out or reconciled. I'm getting strong reconciliation here. So I feel like for a majority of you, you know this person and you want to reconcile with them because you find them to be your ideal lover, or you understand that they were like the perfect person for you. There was just a lack of understanding, a lack of forgiveness, and just a lot of hurt, and like maybe demands and struggles and things that needed to be worked out at that time but couldn't be. But I do feel like there's going to be a time where that can be worked through. Because I do feel this person has a lot of affection for you, or you just want someone who's very affectionate, who's very like again showing affection, but like anywhere, anytime, any place type of thing. Like you want to have a loving bond with this person. You want this person to like maybe even sacrifice some of their goals or ambitions or work obligations for you if need be. You know what I mean? Not that you don't want this person to succeed, but I do think you want this person to like put you first, to be able like if they need to like sacrifice something in order to be with you or something like that. And I feel like maybe in the past this person wasn't able to sacrifice maybe family or friends or work because of you, which created this like tension and this like hurt and this like resentment and this like struggle that caused you both to like break up. But now I do feel like this person has changed, or this person is more aware of their what's their obligations or what's their like goals now, because I do feel like this person does want a family, or does want to have a family with you, or does want to be with you is like reminiscing about you, is nostalgic about you, is like exploring like old memories when it comes to you. And I do think this person is someone that daydreams about you, and especially sexually. I feel like this person like visualizes you both together, or visualizes you both in the future together. And I think you want someone like that, who sees a future with you, who daydreams about you in all ways, who likes you, who has a mission in order, who has a mission to be with you and to be long term with you and to have a future with you. You want to be one of their goals. You want to be their like one of their ambitions. You want someone who sees you as that, who has very like wise energy and supportive energy, and like supports what you do, and supports the things that are important in your life, and supports, just supports you in a way that like makes you feel safe, and like safe and sound is what I'm hearing, like safe and heard basically. So yeah, like with, especially if you chose the dog, like this is all about loyalty and determination. So your ideal lover is someone who's loyal, who's open to sacrificing things that need to be sacrificed in order to be happy and create that future that you both want together. You want someone who like shares the same like goals and ambitions when it comes to family and growth and expansion and future and stuff like that. You may even want someone who you want to have like a business with or something like that, or like who you want to go on adventures with. Your ideal lover is someone who is very generous and very like unique, who like learns from the past and like knows how to leave the past in the past. And you want someone who feels like they belong to you, basically. You want someone who feels like you are the best thing in their life, and they will do anything to have you, to hold you, to be with you, to like understand you. Like they like, you want someone who will wait for you even if you're not ready, even if there's things that you have to figure out in life. You want someone who feels fulfilled by you and only you, not like other things going on in their life that, yes, that can fulfill them, but you want to be like the number one fulfillment in this person's life. And I also feel like you want to go on adventures with this person. Like you want to truly like live life and be alive and feel alive and excitement, and like, I feel like you're someone who loves change, and you want this person to be excited about change and like growth and evolution in some way, or just different adventures like traveling and stuff like that, or like running a business together, moving somewhere, having a family. Like you just want to live life to the fullest, and you want your ideal person to also want to live life to the fullest with you. Like I think you're someone who very much has a zest for life, and you're very eager to experience different things or anything and everything that's possible for you to experience in this lifetime. And you want someone who at least understands that or accepts that about you, and like tries to understand it or tries to like accommodate you with that, like is like more supportive of you in that, and like wants to do things with you. And I do feel like this person is someone that is starting to see that, or starting to understand like that's important to you, because this person still thinks about you, but also that's important to like be a supportive partner basically. I also feel like your ideal lover is someone who's generous, because we have here I am generous, number 24. So we have here I am unique, I am adventurous, I am generous. So we have 999, 23, and 24, which could be significant numbers. But you just want someone who's, like I said, generous, who has like a heart of gold, who's very skilled at being balanced, at having a work-life balance, who's very stable in work, in life, in relationships. Again, you want someone who's very loyal to you. You want someone who's can nurture you, can nurture a family, can run like a family or run a household, and not like in a like a bad way, but in a way where it's like it works. You know what I mean? Like it works. It's very like disciplined. It's very like competent. Like it makes sense. Like almost structured, but there's room for like messiness. You know what I mean? There's room for error. There's room to make mistakes. Yeah, so it's like you want to be with someone who's a protector, a provider, a nurturer, all in one. And like it just makes room for you. Like it's not like only fulfilled by work and stuff like that, but finds fulfillment in family, in love, in adventures with you, and like adventures in doing different things, and like who challenges you but not in a way where it's hurtful to you or doesn't support you, or like frustrates you, but in a way that like creates tension in order to overcome it and discover something new about yourselves, basically. Where you can work things out with this person, where you can like reconcile with this person in a very like affectionate way, and like just truly be like safe, and I just getting safe and sound with this person. You just want to feel safe and sound with this person, or like your ideal lover, basically. Yeah, but yeah, that is what I see. So I'm going to leave it here. So I hope this was helpful. Hope this provided you with some deeper insight and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the fish pile, this is your reading for your ideal lover. So, okay. This is someone who makes you feel less lonely. This is someone that you love to be around, you love to spend time with. This is someone that you can get through thick and thin with. Your ideal lover is basically someone who just makes you want to work through things. Teamwork. I think teamwork is very important to you. I think you admire a relationship that's based off friendship. I definitely feel like you want a successful relationship, and I feel like you want someone that you can be friends with. You want someone that you can be united with. You want someone that you can admit your wrongs to, and put things right, and when things are like going left, you can make them right again, and you want someone to be able to do that as well, which is really beautiful. I also feel like you want someone who's open-hearted, who's very loving, who can help you love yourself, who can guide you back to yourself, who plays a big role in your life, who plays a big role in this relationship as well, and who can change a situation around if it's not helpful, if it's not supportive, who is very observant of what's going on in the relationship and with you. I definitely feel like you want someone who just understands you, who like, again, who just like gets you. I definitely feel like your ideal person is someone who you know for a fact is your person. You just feel it in your body, you feel it in your soul, you feel it in your heart, your mind. This is someone that you feel like you have it bad for. Like the song like You Got It Bad by Usher. You want someone, your ideal lover is someone who you just feel like, I can't live or breathe or eat or think straight without this person by my side, which may be a bit of an extreme, but that's your ideal person. You just want someone who makes you feel that, who makes you feel like, I have found my person and it's the most beautiful thing ever. You also, I feel like your ideal lover is someone who's very healing, who brings a lot of healing into your life, who helps you kind of improve or mend a lot of wounds that you may still carry, who's also very like self-help in themselves, who like heals themselves, who's very health conscious, very like mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically into like healing and like I said, like self-help, like shadow work and stuff like that. I'm getting Hermit or like Virgo. We do have Virgo here. Or Pisces, they could have those signs, like very strong placements in those signs, like Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus and Mars, or something like that. But we also have conjunction here, so you could also be a Pisces or a Virgo. But whatever the case, I do feel like this is someone who mirrors you or matches your energy in a way that's like different, because Pisces and Virgos are mirrors of each other. They're the opposite of each other, but they also are congruent and they help each other out. What one lacks, the other one has. So I do feel like you want someone where if you're lacking something, this person has it and can teach you that, and vice versa, was like, which is honestly like the ideal relationship, honestly. And I do feel like this is something that you are about to manifest, or you are about to come into union or meeting this person if you haven't already. I feel like you could be friends with this person already, but nothing has developed further, but maybe you're thinking about it, or you're developing stronger feelings for this person. This could be someone you work with, or just someone you work well with in whatever way, area of life. But I do feel like this person, if you haven't met this person, this is someone you're going to be strong friends with first, because you want this, you're going to take your time with this person because you want this to be a successful relationship, and you want to have a strong foundation with this person because you mean business. Your ideal lover is someone who's very serious, maybe even very successful, and whatever that means for them, and not just like monetary, but like in love, in healing, in life. You want to Your ideal lover is someone who's very harmonious and very patient with you. Someone who like brings harmony to you. Someone who teaches you maybe how to be more harmonious, or someone who's just very patient with you if you're having an off day, if you're having a bad day, if you're just feeling weird. Like this is someone who's very observant and can make you feel better, and knows how to make you feel better, or knows how to like provide you that space to like be human, and can like be patient with you, or can help you like be more positive or something. But this is someone who just wants to work things out when things are bad. I think you want someone who's able to work with you and can put in work into a relationship, because I feel like you've dealt with people who have not been so forthcoming or so like admitting in their mistakes or wanting to work through things. So I feel like you definitely want someone who wants to work through things, who wants to be patient, like I said, who wants to work things out, but who also like sees the best version of you and understands you and like wants the best for you and for your highest good. I feel like your angels are very with you at this time. Your angels are helping you manifest this person into your life. And for some of you, I feel like you already have a person in mind that maybe was an old friend or someone you knew in the past that you never really got to explore feelings for, but you had feelings for, but it just was in the friend level zone. And I do feel like this person could come back around and you could get a chance to like work on things again and reconcile a friendship with this person and develop more into a loving, harmonious relationship. I like I said, I definitely feel like your angels and your spirit guides are helping you with this, because we have a lot of zeros here. We have 00, 10, 10, and 20. So I feel like you could be seeing a lot of zeros, or you're going to be seeing a lot of zeros, and that's your confirmation that this person's about to enter your life. I feel like you could be seeing a lot of twos or a lot of ones, maybe 1111 or 222, or 22 could be significant. And that's another, like I said, confirmation that this person's about to enter your life. But overall, I think your angels are just asking for you to pay attention to signs and symbols and synchronicities, and to like listen to your intuition, and to continue your healing, continue to focus inward through meditation and prayer, and continue to follow your guidance and their guidance without any delays. I think you could be getting a lot of maybe intuitive hits on things that you want to do, or things that your spirit guides are pushing you to do or pushing you to go after, but you may be stalling out of fear or whatever the case. And your spirit guides are just like, no more stalling. Like, this is going to lead you to this person, or you talking to this person is going to lead you to your ideal lover. So just trust what you feel at the time and in the moment, and just trust yourself and trust us being your spirit guides. And just observe. Just try to be as curious and observant as possible. I also feel like your ideal lover is someone who is also very observant, and someone who listens to you, someone who takes the time to listen to you, someone who like looks you in your eye, someone who like is very wanting you to trust them and wants you to be able to trust them, and they want to trust you. Someone who doesn't delay. Like, when the relationship needs to go to the next level, this is someone that is able to take it to the next level and not stall, or not like, avoid or run or anything like that, but someone who's very methodical and meditative, and like someone who prays, or someone who like is just very healing and is into like healing. I also feel like your ideal lover is someone who's, again, like super positive, maybe not all the time, but they try to be as positive as possible. They try to work things out in their head, or this is someone that it's like you want someone to want to work things out with you, or work through things with you. You want to be a part of this person's life. You want to like empower them just as much as you want them to empower you. You want to help them just as much as they help you. You want to be able to trust this person. And I really feel strongly like your angels, your spirit guides are working behind the scenes to help you with this situation, because I feel like for most of you have someone in mind who you want to be with, or who you want to get to know and like collaborate with and like work on things with, and like build a friendship and move forward with this person, but it hasn't come yet. And if it hasn't, then it's about to. I also feel like your ideal lover is someone who like relates to others well, is very cosmic, almost magical, almost like a mystic in some way, or has like cosmic awareness, or is like at the same level as you. I definitely feel like you want someone who's at the same level as you, who's very dedicated to their healing and their spirituality as much as you are, or building that, or helping you to build that. You want someone who's very like kind, has the ability to be kind, and has the ability to like show you a different perspective, or show you a different viewpoint in a very gentle way, without trying to control you or force you to believe in what they believe, basically. Yeah, I feel like your ideal lover is someone who's just very aligned, very methodical, very discerning, but has like a witchiness or a mysticness to them, or like has like a very spiritual side to them, is very like refined and very like accurate, but also very health conscious, very pure, very like they can, this is some, you want someone who can be by themselves but also who can be with someone, basically. Very independent type of energy I'm getting. You want someone who is like, who strengthens you and you strengthen them. You want to join forces with someone, because I feel like you're very powerful yourself. You're like, you have this mystic alchemist type of energy to you, and you want someone who has the same, so you both can like empower each other to be your best selves, and like activate each other, or activate these like sides to you in a way where you both level up energetically and spiritually and mentally and emotionally. I feel like you just want someone who like is very intense but in a calm storm type of way, who like is very like you can be an ally with, like who concentrates on you and like concentrates on the relationship, who's very focused, who's very like, you know, maybe at times this person may feel overwhelmed or very saturated with different things and energies, but you want to be able to help them, and you want this person to be able to be open to your help, and you want this person to be able to help you and like understand you, and you want a very spiritual relationship. You want a very spiritual, compassionate, healing, empathetic relationship where this person adores you and loves you to the point where maybe you thought you were unlovable. You want this person, your ideal lover, someone who finds you absolutely lovable and reminds you every day how lovable you are, and like empowers you in that, and like offers you love like almost every day without you having to ask. Like this is like a wish come true. I feel like you want this person to be very like, to be able to work together to come to an agreement, you know? Um, I feel like, because I feel like you could be in a place sometimes or find yourself in like, which we're all human, we all do it, in a where you're like feeling not so confident, or you're feeling very self-pitying, or you're like, you know, very like illogical, and you just want your ideal lover to be able to like bring you back down and to just remind you just how powerful you are and how beautiful you are, how important you are to like not only them but to the world, to the cosmos, to the universe. Like this is so nice. I love this, and I'm claiming this as my own. Like you just want someone who's very like pure and very like doesn't want anything from you but wants to give, you know, as much to you as possible, as much as you give to them, because I feel like you are a giver, and you may have overgave in other relationships that kind of left you depleted, and this is someone that's coming in to remind you like nothing was ever wrong with you. You were just overgiving or giving to the wrong people, or just in a place where you just didn't have healthy boundaries, or people took advantage of your very beautiful, mystic, alchemist, emotionally healing like person you are. Because I feel like a lot of people came to you broken, or came to you to heal themselves through you, basically. And this is someone who is not that type of person. They're healing themselves. You know what I'm saying? This is someone who's also very healing. So they didn't need you to heal them. This is somewhere where you both are very giving in your healing powers. And like I said, like very empowered, like activating healingness, activating love, activating like your mystic powers, your alchemist powers. It's strengthening it, like just strengthening who you are in a very loving, unconditional way. And I just feel like now's the time for this person to come into your life, honestly. So oh my gosh, I want to say congratulations, because I feel like you're going to be so happy when you finally meet this person or see this person, or if you know this person already, you finally, you know, understand or see them in a way where you're like, oh my God, I think I love them, and this person loves me, and like this is like really happening. You know what I'm saying? You want your ideal lover is someone who gives you whatever you want, but not in a way where it's like unhealthy, but in a way where you're like, what do you need, what do you want, what do you desire? Like I want to help you get that, or I want to give that to you, or I want to help you get it yourself. Like someone who's just really helpful and supportive, and like very considerate of you, and considering of your emotions and your feelings, and understands how you feel, and observes how you feel, and observes who you are at your core, basically, and just doesn't take you for granted, doesn't take things at face value, but like likes to learn about you, likes to learn how to work with you instead of like work against you. You know what I'm saying? I love this. This is beautiful. So yeah, so perfect timing is definitely important. If you are waiting for this person, you're not gonna have to be waiting too much longer, I feel. Oh my gosh, I feel like that's all I have to say. This was so beautiful. I love this. It's just a very heartwarming magical, mystical type of energy where you're just finally meeting your match, basically. You're finally manifesting your match into your life because of all the healing work that you've done, because of you getting in touch with your wounds and your triggers and you're mending things. It's like now this person can finally come in and offer you their heart, which is what you've been wanting, like someone to offer you their heart and vice versa. So yeah, very like luck is on your side, you guys. Like abundance of love is coming your way from this person. So I'm gonna leave it here. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided you some deeper insight and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Take care.